beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. The season comes to a close, and both of these teams hoping to finish on a high note in the Holiday Bowl. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Washington State Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with Virginia Tech's head coach pregame. In the locker room, he's telling his team before the game, this is the beginning of next year. They are a little disappointed they didn't make it to the college football playoff, but they want to use these extra 15 practices, this bowl game opportunity, as a starting point for next season. The next season starts today. That's the message as they take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw it again. That one comes out hot down the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. It's complete on the right side. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Hawkins. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. There he goes! And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. A 1st down for the offense. The run inside. It's Voorhees. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Got it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cougars are flying down the field. Using his legs, it's Voorhees. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. back to pass. Looking to buy time. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they tacked on the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverage.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always 1 play away from getting to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They're going to test the right side with this one. Got a little grass. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Cougars in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Clemens. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Shakes off the defender. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Looking for a push on 4th down. Here's a little room there. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Did a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass. Make the QB take off and then get a stick on him. Play physical. Got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Green. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hawkins. Turning it on! The 40! He's at the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Myers on the move. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Gets the back moving. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Right on the money. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Voorhees. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He'll start this drive going to the air. He unleashes a long one.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Back to pass. Gonna take a shot. Breaks it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. The Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Steps away. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Into the end zone for 6.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Running inside, it's Voorhees. Breaks into the open. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
It's complete. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type 1st half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl.
And the Hokies will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the 2nd half. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
You have to imagine the game plan in the 2nd half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The play-action fake. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Keith. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Green. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Going to the run, it's Overton. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Bring in the heat. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Unloads quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Could be an alley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cougars with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Voorhees. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a 1st down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Sometimes people get lost and they don't realize the down and distance. And 3rd and short, most people are playing man coverage. They're trying to get some pressure on that wide receiver, not give him a free release. Nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. Know the ball's coming out hot. Go and tackle him, get him on the ground.
Here's a heat. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Voorhees. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Finds his big tight end. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Running inside is Voorhees. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and he's going forward, and he's loose. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. The run inside. It's Voorhees. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Washington State going quickly. Defense in press coverage. They'll go to the air on third and short. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Trying to keep this drive alive. And some great fourth down defense against the run. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.